clearing firms post billions of dollars of cash and securities across a large number of CCPs. The way this is handled has a massive impact on the profitability of these firms. Baton Core-Collateral is the only solution available that gives you, as a clearing firm, real-time visibility and control by providing direct, real-time interfaces with the main CCPs and custodians. You can see margin and collateral data and can generate and track, pledge and record instructions all from one system, either through a UI or via API. Rules and alerts, including an optimization module, ensure that collateral is placed appropriately in the first instance and automate the monitoring of its effectiveness on an ongoing basis. All this is important because as an FCM, you need to really be in control of your collateral. And we know that this is a challenge. You're probably using numerous legacy systems, spreadsheets, and manual processes. Operating these takes the focus of your treasury function away from maximizing net interest income and delivering the service your customers require. And CCPs are broadening their collateral scope to include a wider range of products. As you seek to pass on this increased flexibility to your customers, you're probably finding that this requires a level of agility that legacy processes simply don't support. Baton has come up with a solution to these problems. Access to real-time information via Baton allows you to monitor CCP requirements, excesses, and deficits in real time. So, better informed decision-making. Baton uses native integration to aggregate and normalize data efficiently within proprietary domain models. Rules and alerts run in real time on a continuous basis. And Baton's direct connectivity to the CCPs also gives you one consolidated point of entry for pledge and record instructions for your entire cleared business. So what are the benefits to you as an FCM? Because you can take better decisions based on better data and you can actually implement these decisions quickly, you can reduce the overall value of the collateral that you post to CCPs by downsizing your buffers and managing excesses. You can ensure that the collateral that you do post is as efficient and effective as possible. And finally, you can ensure that the collateral posted to you by your clients can be moved onto the CCPs efficiently and automatically. So you benefit from better control, higher net interest income, and a more scalable business with less dependency on manual processes. And what really makes a difference is that clearing members can benefit from two-way integration across multiple accounts and CCPs within just a few weeks. All you need to do is to instruct the CCPs to allow Baton to use their existing integration with them on your behalf. We'll do all the hard work. As we take a closer look at the solution itself, I'd like to stress that all of the data and functionality that you see here is supported via API as well as UI. When we introduce clients to this solution, this snapshot screen is a great starting point. It allows users to see at a glance their margin requirements and collateral on deposit across their universe of accounts and integrated CCPs. Remember, this information is sourced by Baton directly from the CCPs and then normalized into this format. It's easy to filter, for example, by CCP or by account type. But what I like to do is to toggle the excess column, as I've done here, so that I can see which of my accounts has the greatest excess or deficit using intraday data from the CCPs. I can see when the information was last updated and also whether or not I have an outstanding margin call. Having access to intraday information is a game changer. For example, if you have an account at a CCP that's moving towards a deficit position and a margin call, then you can pre-position cheap to deliver securities rather than wait to have cash pulled from your PPS account and spend the next day trying to claw back that cash and replace it with securities. This detailed or long box view allows you to see the location of your assets at the various CCPs, as well as the really important information regarding haircuts, interest rates, and collateral usage fees. That way you can identify either manually or through rules where there are inefficiencies in the collateral you've posted. As well as representing the assets that you have placed at the CCPs, we can also put in the data from your custodians and Nostro accounts through direct integration so that you can have a real-time view of the assets that you have available to meet your obligations. The data that we've aggregated and normalized can be used with smart workflows and rules that can be configured by you to create alerts or actions according to your specific needs. Each rule has three components: a trigger, a condition, and an action. Let me give you an example. A commonly used rule creates an email alert when the excess for any CCP account rises or falls through predefined thresholds. Take this a step further. The rule can use predefined waterfalls to automatically propose an efficient pledge or recall that will bring the situation back into line with your desired state. As you'll know, each CCP has its own eligibility criteria and its own mechanism for communicating pledge and recall instructions. Most clearing firms are constrained in terms of the number of moves they can make on any day purely because of the large number of different and very manual processes. Even with a team that's able to process the instructions, there's uncertainty about whether those instructions are going to be accepted by the CCP. Core-Collateral provides a central venue for creating instructions or consuming them from an external source, for pre-validating them based on the eligibility criteria that Baton is ingesting from the CCPs, and for transmitting them to the CCPs and tracking their acceptance and their status. And finally, Core-Collateral can be integrated with your own payment systems so that there's no need to key in the payment or receipt instructions. All of this means that you have the ability to instruct as many collateral moves as you'd like with confidence, accuracy, and transparency.